Hi, how's it going? Welcome back with me, Teacher One. Today, we are going to read a story titled Cinderella. This is a story about a girl who is troubled by her stepmother and stepsisters. But her life changes forever after dancing with a charming prince at a royal ball. I'm sure you have heard about this story, but let's read together once again.
Oh, wow! How beautiful! Oh, hello! What's your name? My name is Cinderella. I haven't always been this fortunate. My story is a very interesting and magical story about how nothing is ever impossible if you just believe. Hurry! Open the book and follow me! Uh-oh, I'd better go. It's almost time for the ball.
Once upon a time, there lived a girl whose mother had passed away and whose father had married again. The new wife and her two daughters were very mean to the girl, who was forced to cook, sew, wash, and iron all day. At night, the girl slept by the fires glowing cinders, so her ugly stepsisters called her Cinderella. One day, a letter came from the royal palace. One day, a letter came from the royal palace. The prince has invited us to a royal ball, shrieked one of the ugly stepsisters. It was an invitation to all of the young ladies in the kingdom. At the end of the night, the prince was going to choose his bride.
Hello, I'm Cinderella's fairy godmother. Let's play. Tap me with your finger. Oh, I haven't had this much fun in ages. I've got to go. See you soon.
The day of the ball soon arrived, and the stepsisters were very excited. As they put the final touch to their outfits, Cinderella asked her stepmom what she might wear. "You are not going to the ball," laughed her stepmom and stepsister cruelly. Poor Cinderella felt upset, so she ran outside and cried. But just then, a fairy appeared out of nowhere. "I'm your fairy godmother," the fairy said kindly. With a flick of her magic wand, the fairy godmother transformed a nearby pumpkin into a beautiful carriage. She changed two mice into horses. Then she transformed a rat into a coachman and two lizards into footmen. Finally, she turned Cinderella's scruffy dress into a beautiful ball gown, and birds fluttered down with a pair of glass slippers.
Oh, hello! Hello, you came just in time. Could you help me get ready for the ball? I bet you'll pick the prettiest colours for my dress. Let's get started. I can't wait to see what you choose. Blue. Amazing. Green. Yellow. Beautiful. Red. Oh my, how magnificent! Wow!
Enjoy the ball, said the fairy godmother. But make sure you're back home by midnight, or the spell will be broken. Cinderella thanked her fairy godmother and set off to the ball. The palace looked magical in the moonlight, and Cinderella was very excited. No one in the room recognized her, and everyone agreed that she was the most beautiful young lady at the ball. The prince was enchanted by Cinderella's beauty, and he danced with her all night. As the clock crept slowly toward midnight, Cinderella was having such a wonderful time that she forgot to leave. Dong, dong, dong. Suddenly, the clock struck 12, and Cinderella remembered what her fairy godmother had said. Without a word, Cinderella fled and vanished into the night, leaving one of her glass slippers behind on the palace stairs.
Hello again. I need your help. Could you tell me where my shoe is? Tap it with your finger when you see it. Thank you. And now help me to find the clock. Good job. Oh, I must go. The door is behind those big flowers. Can you see the flowers? Amazing! You found the flowers. Could you show me where the door is? Thank you for your help. I'm in a hurry. We will see each other again soon.
The prince picked up the glass slipper and called out to his helper. Go and search the kingdom for the girl whose foot fits this slipper. She is the girl I wish to marry. The weeks passed, and the prince's helper searched the whole kingdom until only Cinderella and her ugly stepsisters were left. The first ugly stepsister tried to squeeze and push her foot into the slipper, but no matter how hard she tried, her foot was too big. Then the second ugly stepsister tried the slipper on, but her foot was too small. No luck here, exclaimed the prince's helper, and he turned to leave.
Goodness! If you only knew how many tries it took to find whom the glass slipper truly belonged to. All these young ladies have taken one of their shoes off to try on the slipper in the hope of being chosen by the prince. Let's count all the different shoes on the page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You've done a fantastic job. Turn the page to find out what happens next. See you soon.
Wait, cried Cinderella's father. I have a daughter. The stepmom and the ugly stepsisters look at him in disbelief. She didn't go to the ball, shrieked Cinderella's stepmom. Thought the helper, looking at Cinderella. She seems familiar. And with that, Cinderella slipped her foot into the glass slipper, and it fit perfectly. Cinderella traveled nervously back to the palace, but she did not need to worry. The prince recognized her at once as the beautiful girl he had danced with. Will you marry me? He asked Cinderella, taking her hand. Yes, said Cinderella joyfully. Cinderella and the prince were married the very next day, and they lived happily ever after.
And here is my happy ending. Did you like the story? I had so much fun playing with you and sharing my adventure. Let's dance and play music together. Tap the instruments to celebrate.
And don't forget me.
What fun! Goodbye now.
Farewell. We'll see each other again soon.
How was the story? Do you enjoy it? What can you learn from the story? The first one, be kind to others. Even though her stepmother and her stepsisters overloading her with housework, but she remains kind to them. Secondly, be brave and take chances. Even though Cinderella was treated like a maid, she thought that she deserved to go to the ball. And lastly, never let bad things ruin your heart. Till then, we'll see you on the next story. Bye!